That left wing took it underneath, wrapped it underneath, and put it off the glass for 2 points. It's 10-6 now. Hutch lead is 4. Largest lead of the ball game for the Salt Hawks after that three-point Kaya Smith shot that started it off at 3-0. The drive by Askew. Basket good. It's been, you're right, Askew and Kaya Smith. 8 points for Askew, 8 points for Derby. 10-8 ball game. Hutchison with the 2-point lead. A minute and 21 remaining to go in his first quarter play. Hutch content to walk it up, take some time. Here's Rodriguez on the left wing. Boy, they're leaving her open if she wants to pop the three, and she can. Holds up on the dribble. Now she wants to drive it into the free throw line. Down low, stolen away. Out comes Derby with the basketball. On the run quickly is Harris. Going to go left side with the basketball. That's going to be Graham. Loose basketball picked up at the Salt Hawks, and a timeout on the court. Eric Martin, the assistant coach, lets out a roar, and the Salt Hawks with a 2-point lead at 10-8 now with 58.5 seconds remaining to go in his first quarter. Half-minute break coming your way. Bill will be back in 30 seconds on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Austin. In 1960, my father Eldon established the Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital at 1201 East 30th Street. Our family has provided consistent, ethical pet care in an environment that emphasizes responsible pet ownership and quality of life for our patients. We know you have choices in veterinary medicine, and we appreciate the confidence you've placed in our practice. The Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital, the pets you love being cared for by people who love pets.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. Has been the Allen Samuels broadcast booth all season long. So glad to have you along over in Derby. 10-8 ball game. Hutchinson with the lead and the basketball inside of 54 seconds now before the end of the first half of play. Kaya Smith with the ball out high, holds it high, drives in, Euro steps, puts it up and scores it. Basket counts, and she's fouled. And fouling underneath is going to be Harris. Maya Harris picks up foul number 1. Salt Hawks.
Interesting. We weren't even sure whether Maya Harris would play. She's a 5'8" sophomore, but she's been getting a little bit more playing time as the season progresses for Derby.
44.3 seconds to go in his first quarter. Smith's free throw's good. Smith has all the points except 4. It's 13-8. 9 points for Kaya Smith. A great start for Kaya.
Great start for Hutchinson.
Ball on the outside. I'll hand it off. Derby weaves it. Now to give it up and into the hands of Demmel. Demmel drives in, kicks it outside, loose basketball. Good job by Posh. Loose basketball, still loose. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be a Hutchinson basketball. Out of bounds. Last touch by a Derby Panther on the sidelines. Klingon tried to get to it. Hutchinson working hard with 24.8. Now the shot clock is dark. They can work for one shot here, leading it by 5, 13-8.
5 Derby turnovers in the first quarter, and all 5 of them were forced.
Across the timeline, here comes Posh. Posh dribbles to her right, back to her left. Tight defense on her, rolls off the pick. Trying to get a hand off. There goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez spins to her left, pops the shot. It's on its way. It's good. Rodriguez, Willie knocks it down with 4 seconds to go in a half. A great effort by the Salt Hawks to lead here. A half-court shot does not go. And your score at the end of one quarter of play, 15-8. Salt Hawks with the lead. Back in 1 minute on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
At Next Tech Wireless, we're committed to delivering more than just quality wireless service. We're here to provide you with exceptional customer support every step of the way. Experience our service risk-free for 30 days. Plus, for a limited time, get an iPhone 16 Pro Max on us when you buy one with our best plan and handset protection. Next Tech Wireless, connecting Kansans.
Elliott Mortuary, located at 1219 North Main, is proud to be the only locally owned funeral home in Hutchinson and is honored to serve the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935. Integrity, care, and dedication are what make family-owned Elliott Mortuary the right choice for you. Call them at 663-3327. That's 663-3327 to let their knowledgeable and professional staff assist you and your family. Visit ElliottMortuary.com.
Well, how about that? At the end of one quarter play, 15-8. Salt Hawks with the lead. Derby with the basketball to start this second half of play. Good effort by the Salt Hawks, Dan, as they spread out the scoring amongst 4 different Salt Hawks to lead it. Shot on its way up and good. A 2-pointer score from the outside. That one's going to be made by Dinsmore. Check that, Rickards. Rickards with the easy basket right there. And it was a 2-ball, right?
Yes. Derby just 3 out of 11 in the first quarter. Hutchinson 6 out of 13.
First different Derby Panther to score. Wide open Crone down low, and she has a blocked on her. Coming out with it will be Derby on the run now with 7.5 to go in this second quarter play. Good effort by the Salt Hawk girls in the first quarter, shooting high percentages and taking advantage of Derby turnovers. Pass all the way across, skip pass, low block, shot up and good. Count the basket. She's fouled. That's Alea Fox going in to score. If I remember right, Fox really had a good game against the Salt Hawks back on the last time they matched up. And Fox was able to score there in the end, one coming away. Foul's going to be charged against Crone. That'll be her first. So here's Fox's free throw. Comes at the 7:14 mark of the first half of play. Free throw's up and good. She converts. Lead is cut to 15-13. Quickly that lead went away, and there's a turnover. Hutch turns the ball over. Derby comes away with it as Rodriguez had a bad situation, and now a bad pass for Derby equals it out. So Hutch will have the basketball.
Asia Fox scored 9 in that first
Thought
meeting.
she had a pretty good ball game. Coach Chadwick turning up the pressure here on the Salt Hawk girls. Posh dribbles it across and tries to get across the timeline, gives it over to Smith. Smith wide open 3, left side. Spots up, shoots and misses. Colby Kraft with the putback rebound. Good! Colby Kraft puts it up and in as she's fouled. The lead for Hutchinson, 17-3 now. Hutch will shoot free throws, one coming the way of Colby Kraft.
Hutchinson with that 4-point lead, outplaying Derby so far.
Demmel with the foul. 6:49 to go in his first quarter. Free throws up and missing by Colby. Rebound cleared out of there by Derby. 17-13 ball game. The lead is 4 now for the Salt Hawks. Wide open underneath, cut into the basket, up and good. And Demmel was able to score that one easily. Her first basket of the night. It's a 2-point affair. And a near turnover, and it will be a turnover. Askew comes away with it. Colby Kraft turned the ball over. That was a nemesis on Tuesday night. And there's one right back into the Salt Hawk side of the ledger, at least offsetting them, Dan, which is the same thing that happened against Valley Center. Alvarez into the ball game for Hutch. She can knock it down from outside the arc. Here's Rodriguez outside, goes right, angles it, gives it to Alvarez. Inside to Colby Kraft. She'll bang down low with Askew. Her shot won't go, but a foul's called on Askew. That'll be her first. Colby will shoot free throws. Colby Kraft to the line with 6:03 to go. First half of play, second quarter of action. 17-15, lead is 2. Hutch had that 15-8 lead, 7-point lead at the end of quarter of play. Seen that go away. Free throws up and good by Colby Kraft. You know, Colby, kind of an unorthodox style, but it's very flat, but it goes up and in. She's 1 for 2 tonight. Second toss, got them both. Colby Kraft with 4 points, 4-point lead it is at 19-15. Hutchinson with the lead, Derby with the basketball. Right side, to work it over on the right side, over to Carter. She'll drive down low and a foul call. Colby Kraft underneath will pick up the personal, I believe, unless it was. Did they get that on?
You were correct.
It's on Colby, that's what I thought. At the line will be Carter. Shauna Carter's free throws toss is up and good. Coach Chadwick, 34-7 the last 2 years. Free throw toss. Carter's second one is good. 19-17. The lead remains at 2 for the Salt Hawks. Nearly turned over, but here comes the Colby Kraft on the left side. Holds up for Cutters to cut. Back to the left. Posh wide open 3. Got it. Well, you leave Grace Posh open like that, and she's going to cash in on it. Her first basket of the night is 22-17 now. Hutch back on top. 5:31 to go in the second quarter of action. Angle dribble on the outside. They'll pick it up on the outside. That's Fox again. Drives in and scores it. Fox takes it in strong. She has 5. 22-19. The lead for the Salt Hawks. Pressure in the backcourt. They break it. Perez back to to Alvarez, and a shot missing by Alvarez. Long pass up the court for Derby. They'll lob it inside. Carter, basket good. It's a one-point ball game as Carter is able to convert, and the timeout's taken by Coach Hills. 22-21 ball game, just under 5 to go, 4:58 to be exact, in the second quarter of action, back in 30 seconds on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
The Hutchinson Medicine Shop, the only local drugstore in Hutchinson, welcomes you. We're a local pharmacy that has 4 pharmacists on staff and a veteran support staff to help you with your healthcare needs. The Med Shop offers free delivery and also Med Sync. We take the work out of calling in your prescriptions every month by automatically filling them for you. We contact your doctor ahead of time, allowing us to have your meds available when you need them. Check out the Hutchinson Medicine Shop today in Midtown Hutch.
Well, great effort by the Salt Hawks right now with a 1-point lead, 22-21. Derby's simply taking it to the cup. They're just taking it to the basket, getting easy layups without Askew in there. Now, she's back in there now. They were able to just cut into that Salt Hawk lead that the Salt Hawks had built. Right now it's a 1-point effort, 22-21 for the Salt Hawk basketball. 4:43 to go. First quarter of action. Here's Posh on the outside right. Dribbles across the top, hands it off to Kaya Smith. She surveys the defense. Loose basketball picked up by Alvarez before it goes into the backcourt. 8 on the shot clock. Hutch got to go now. Way out of perimeters. Kaya Smith, she rolls right off the pick. Throws up a desperation shot. It hits the iron, but not there. Askew with the rebound. She'll push it quickly to Fox. Fox in the paint. Kicks it right side. Layup, Damo good. And with the lead for the first time this evening, 23-22. Actually, second time. A 1-point Derby lead. They led at 6-3 at one time.
Derby can get a rebound and go end to end faster than any team in the state.
So the lead back on the Derby side after they led 6-3 in the early action. Back left side, Kaya Smith sidesteps, drives in, puts it off the glass, misses it, but is fouled. And we'll see who the infraction is against. The low blocks. It's going to go on number 1. That's Demo. And that'll be Demo will pick up her second. Anges will check into the Salt Hawk lineup. Kaya Smith, free throw toss, is off its mark, no good. She'll shoot a second one. Smith scored all her points in the first quarter of play, 9 to be exact.
Carly Damo will probably sit the rest of this quarter for Derby with 2 fouls.
Free throw toss, got that one up and in. Got the second of the 2. She's 2 out of 3 from the line. We're tied at 23. 3:51 to go. Second quarter of action. Hutch High sets up defensively. Askew with it on the outside for Derby. They'll weave it on the outside. Carter. Give it off the drive inside. A little floater in the lane. Won't go. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touched out of bounds by the Salt Hawks' Kaya Smith. Crone Smith along with Posh. Here comes Keaton. She'll check in. Anges into the ball game also. 3-pointer from the corner left is off, no good. Kaya Smith goes high for the rebound for the Salt Hawks. Then knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Hutch High basketball with 3:27 to go in the quarter.
Fortunately, the ball did not sneak through the open door out into the lobby.
Might have rolled for a while out there.
It could have. We don't want to go outside. It's too cold.
Bitterly cold. By the way, reminder, they moved that Tuesday game up to Monday. So campus will play at Hutch High at the high school at the Salt Hawk Activity Center on Monday. Same time starts, 6 o'clock and 7:30. Also with the freshman game at 4:15 or JV. Just a heads up on your schedule. Here's a drive in by Keaton outside. Foul's called. She goes down. She was kicking the ball out, so I don't think it's going to be a shooting situation.
But that's 2 on Askew, isn't it?
So that is her second. You're correct. That's kind of a big foul. So inbounding will be the Salt Hawks. They'll come over and checking on the table with the score. It will be Keaton. They did decide that was be the 15th foul. So was there foul on the last possession? I believe there was. So that will be, they're saying number 3 on Askew.
Oh, my.
So there was a foul called, Dan, and we did not know it when it was knocked away out of bounds.
That's huge.
On Askew.
Wow. Michaela Askew, the best player on a team with lots of good players.
Keaton's free throw, second one's good. Missed on the first, got the second. 24-23 ball game. The lead back on the Salt Hawks side of the scoreboard. And that is a huge change of events with her. There's an air ball basically put up, saved, but out of bounds, last touched by Carter for Derby.
I am just shocked. Derby in some foul trouble.
Well, I'm not sure Coach Chadwick knew that was her second down at the opposite end.
You and I didn't know it. Carly Damel for Derby has 2, and Michaela Askew has 3.
Outside with a Posh, rolls left, kicks it on the outside to Anjas. She'll slide across the top, gives it off to Keaton. She'll pop the 3, off its mark, no good. Rebound cleared out, quickly up the court. The drive on the left side, the drive inside by Graham, and a foul's going to be called. I think they whistled on Anjas, and Anjas picks up the foul. Claire always comes in and gives a little bit of a spark to the Salt Hawks. Does a nice job. That time a little overzealous. 2:30 to go in the quarter. 1 point Salt Hawk lead. Derby can regain the lead with a basket here. Ball batted away by Keaton. Into the hands, though, of Graham. Shot up missing. Anjas with the rebound. Hutch will bring it up. Here's Kaya Smith. She'll work on Carter. Kaya Smith wants to attack. Carter comes out, bellies up to her. She'll drive it left, gives it off to Anjas, squares up, shoots it on its way, off the glass, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there by Graham, and Cherie Graham on the run. All the way down the low blocks, and a blocking foul called on Keaton. And Keaton slid to the floor, but the foul was called against her. That'll be her second.
Seems like almost every trip in this quarter, there are players on the floor. It's been physical.
Carter at the free throw line. Her free throw toss is off, no good. She'll shoot a second one. Carter with the second opportunity. Here comes Kobe Kraft in the ball game. Anjas will check out, so will Keaton. Crone back in as well. So Hutch with the original starting 5 out there. Free throws up and good. So the second one is good by Carter. We're tied at 24 apiece with 2:02 to go in this first half of play. Hutchinson playing Derby tough in this first round here, first half of tonight. About a minute and 52 to go in the quarter. Kaya Smith off the ball. She banked it. I knew when it left her hands it wasn't good. Was that it was a triple. She hit the three-pointer.
It was contested, and she banked it in from the top of the key.
I knew it was off by way of shot too hard, but it was just enough to kiss it in off the glass. She'll say she planned it that way. Here's a straight-ahead 3. Rims off, no good. Kobe Kraft with the rebound. Hutch with a 3-point lead, and they just about throw the ball away. Kaya Smith was there after 2 bounces to come up with it. Here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez, backdoor play. Posh layup good. Grace Posh with her 4th and 5th point of the quarter. 1:10 to go in the ball game's first half. 29-24. Hutchinson on top. Playing about their best basketball they played all year long. Ball on the outside, Carter. They'll weave it out front. Derby with the ball. They'll jump it, shoot it on its way. It's no good on the miss by Fox, but an offensive board by Carter keeps it alive. And a travel call is going to go against Derby. Is turning the ball over is Rickards.
8th turnover committed by Derby. Hutch has only turned it over 5 times in this first half against pressure.
After 24 against Valley Center the other night.
They cured the turnover bug in a hurry.
That was 44 turnovers between the Hornets and the Salt Hawks. Salt Hawks came out on top by 11-point margin. Here's Kaya Smith. Crone down low. They working underneath the Kobe Kraft. Her shot won't go, but a foul's called underneath. It's going to be on Carter. And Carter will pick up the personal.
Pretty much every time Hutchinson gets the ball to the paint, Derby tries to block their shots, and they're committing fouls almost every time.
36.7 seconds to go before halftime. Kobe Kraft's free throws too strong. Comes off, no good. She'll shoot a second one. Kobe's done well in this quarter, however. 3 points to her credit. Trying to make it 4. And she does. And that lead now at 29-24. 30-24, excuse me, is 6 points Salt Hawk lead. 36.7 seconds to go in the quarter.
It would be advised for Derby to try to hold for the last shot of the quarter, but I don't think they will.
They'll roll right. Out top. Now Demo back in there playing with 2 fouls. Here's Graham. She jump stops, puts a shot up, and scores it. They got so many weapons. Graham with her first basket. 30-26 now, a 4-point Salt Hawk lead. 7 seconds. Posh with it out front. 3 seconds. She'll drive in off the glass. No good. Rebound cleared by Derby. And halftime is here. Salt Hawks with a 30-26 lead at intermission. We will take a quick 2-minute timeout. Get set for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Hutchinson on top, 30-26. We'll be back in 2 minutes on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
If you're an athlete of any age, in any sport, you want to perform at your best. And you can't if you're hampered by aches and pains. Dr. Cecilia Hinton at Prairie Star has extensive training in sports medicine. She has your back, your hip, your knee, whatever's causing you problems. Dr. Hinton is on your side and ready to help you at Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. And that's how we make tax season a reason to celebrate. H&R Block in Hutchinson, Ellsworth, and Lyons.
Hutchinson High School sports is on air thanks to the Salt Hawk Boosters, the Medicine Shop, Elliott Mortuary, Midwest Single Source, APAC Shears, Schaefer Architecture, Hutchinson Daylight Donuts, Pools Plus, Mitch Rice Injury Law, Ellen Samuels Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Hutchinson, Next Tech Wireless, the Summit Institute for Orthopedic, Spine, and Human Movement, Prairie Star Health Center, Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital, The Insurance Group, and Edward Jones Financial Advisor William Thacker.
Don Glassby, General Manager at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We are proud to back the Hutch High Salt Hawks. Whether you're a student hunting for a dependable car, a mom needing a perfect family SUV, or a dad gearing up for a Ram truck, we've got exactly what you need. Mention this ad and score $500 off any new or used vehicle. Come visit us at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where being a Salt Hawk fan also means getting the best savings. As Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
Well, a little bit of a surprise. Salt Hawks up by 4 at halftime, and the girls played really well. One of the best games they played all season long. Kept those turnovers down and was able to hit effectively from outside. Hutchinson leads it by 4 points at 30-26 at halftime. And it's time for the ends for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule, brought to you by the Little White Castle, 14th and Main Medicine Shop. 1401 North Main's the actual address. They added on last year so they could serve you better with the vaccinations. And let me tell you, folks, if you haven't got your flu shot, you might want to consider that. They'll give it on Monday again when they open up, and you can get it very quickly and very easily. Not a bad idea, because that stuff is going around with a vengeance. So the flu shot, plus other vaccinations as well. Don't forget about great pharmaceutical services that you can get from the Medicine Shop. Great over-the-counter products and great greeting cards as well. If you did not get that Valentine card, you can stop in tomorrow morning to stop in and get it as well. The Medicine Shop, 1401 North Main. Dan, what do we have for numbers? It's a good-looking, they're happy quarter right now, happy locker room for the Salt Hawks up by 4. So we got another game to play.
I don't think Coach Hilst wanted a halftime break as well as the Salt Hawks have been playing in this game the first 2 quarters. Hutchinson does lead Derby 30-26. That's right. 14-2 Derby trails Hutchinson 30-26 at the half of this girls' game. Kaya Smith poured in 13 first half points, including 3 3-point baskets in the first half. Kaya Smith. Other Salt Hawks who scored, Lily Rodriguez with 2, Grace Bosch scored 5, Tinley Keaton 3, Ava Crone scored 2, and Colby Kraft scored 5 points for Hutchinson. But maybe the most important number for Hutchinson, they only turned it over 5 times against a tremendous Derby defensive team. Hutchinson turned it over 14 times in the first half on Tuesday night against Valley Center. And Valley Center's a good team, but they're not as good as Derby. So for Hutchinson to take that good care of the basketball That's a tremendous accomplishment the first 2 quarters. The Derby Panthers turned it over 8 times in the first half. They were led in scoring by Division I prospect Michaela Askew. 8 points all in the first quarter. She committed 3 fouls.
That's big.
So she sat most of the second quarter. 8 points, Michaela Askew. Carly Damel scored 4. Asia Fox with 5. Callie Rickard scored 2. Also, Saria Graham scored 2. And Sienna Carter scored 5. But if you're a Hutchinson Salthawk fan, you have to be smiling right now.
You really do. And I tell you, if you see Askew start that second half of play, you got to draw up a play to be able to take it inside, try to go after it, to get her on that 4th foul, because that needs to be a plan of action that needs to take place. But overall, if you're in the dressing room right now, those coaches are really pleased with the effort that the girls turned up, because they showed that they're not afraid of Derby, and Derby's a really good team. We know that. Remember last time, Coach Hill said it's the best defensive team that he'd ever played, or that they would see all year. That was the quote that he said. It's the best defense that we'll see all year, and they've shown how to attack it and how to make something happen right now.
Coach Hill's had the girls ready to play tonight, and they've really exploited a weakness on Derby that they've exposed. They've exposed if you can get the ball in the paint and go up for a shot, Derby is going to try to block the shot one way or another, and usually they foul when they try to block the shot.
And also they're not playing too tight on the guards out front, so you can knock down threes like Posh did in that second quarter and like Kaya did. Kaya with 3 trays in the ball game, and those are the 2 that hit trays was Grace Posh along with Kaya Smith. So a good effort there. Good balanced scoring by Derby. So if Derby's Derby, they're going to do well.
You really want to get a good first 3 minutes of this third quarter.
Exactly.
You don't want Derby to come storming back, running off 15 points or something in that first 3 minutes and make it look like it was a fluke that the Salthawks would lead it by 4 at halftime.
You are so correct. So just a mental note also, mark it on your calendars, that Tuesday game against Campus that was scheduled to be played next Tuesday, the 18th, has been moved to Monday, the 17th. And my understanding is that program-wise, we will have Dragon Talk live at 5 o'clock and run from 5 to 5:45, and then we'll go with the Salthawk game. The pregame will start at 5:45 as usual. I was sent a message that they might pre-record that, so we'll double-check on that. But we will have Dragon Talk for sure, but it might be at a different time at 5 o'clock.
And we don't know whether it will still be at Chick-fil-A or not?
Yeah, I don't know if it might be pre-recorded, so we'll have to double-check on that. So we're at halftime right now. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Second half just around the corner. Salthawk girls with a 4-point lead over the number 1 Derby Panthers, number 1 in 5A, 14-2 are Derby. We'll be back with more coming your way from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth after this 2-minute timeout on the Salthawk Radio Network.
At Schaefer Architecture, we explore all possibilities and design meaningful spaces that reflect the spirit and goal of our clients and their communities. Over our 67 years, we have celebrated the importance of creating architecture that enriches lives, fosters collaboration, and successes. It also inspires communities. Our passion is rooted in our strong foundation and is driven by our continued exploration of what lies beyond. Schaefer Architecture, a proud supporter of Hutchinson High School athletics.
Forward, always moving, never stagnant. Together, nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At Fee Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're Fee Insurance Group. Forward, together.
Fall in love with Pools Plus and fall in love with hot tub weather. Come in to pick out your new hot tub or stock up on hot tub chemicals and accessories that are all 15% off. Don't forget to give your pool some love too. Schedule that chlorine boost and get on our pool opening schedule. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Outdoor living doesn't start until you call us at Pools Plus.
Apex Shears has deep roots in Kansas. This is Tom Stivers. We were started by George Shears in 1874, just 3 years after the founding of Hutchinson, and are Hutchinson's first contractor. Apex Shears is known for big highway projects, but think local when you need a new driveway, parking lot, or other paving project. Apex Shears is proud to provide local jobs and employ local people. Find out more about your local construction and aggregate company by visiting apacshears.com, a CRH company.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Glenn Grunwald along with Dan Nacarado. Except for the second half, Salt Hawk will have the basketball as they start the second half. And go right to left as you watch and listen. If you're watching on the fan.huddle.tv for the Panthers, here comes the inbound pass. Smith, backdoor play to go to Posh. Posh runs down the basketball. After Fox knocked it away, they get the screen. They'll set it up on the outside. Here's Posh, angled dribble to the right. Ball knocked away. Saved, though, but into the hands of Posh. Down low to Kobe Kraft. Head fake, goes up, misses it. Rebound cleared underneath. Coming out with a rebound is going to be the Derby Panthers as Demo was able to come up with it. Here's thrown away. Another turnover against Derby. They try to loop it across the baseline. Here's Posh. She spins to her right, back to her left, puts it up, can't get it done. She goes down, no call made, and up quickly will come Derby on the run. Carter all the way to the right side to Askew. Three-pointer on its way. Comes off, no good. A battle for the board. Knocked away, but ran down by Derby. Good hustle by the Derby Panthers. The long three won't go, and a rebound's cleared by Smith. And Hutchinson has the basketball. Kind of desperation shots being put up by the Derby Panthers. That one was from Graham from way outside. Here's Smith. They're all over her. Carter playing her tough. She rolls off the pick, and there's a foul call. They're going to whistle this one on Carter. And Carter will pick up foul number 2. Man, she's all over her playing tough defense. Kaya Smith will inbound. Smith gets set. Slaps the ball. Got to get it into the backcourt. And Rodriguez has it with the basketball. Rodriguez, she'll roll left with it on the dribble. Hands it off to Posh. Posh brings it out, top of the key, goes left side elbow. Well, Kaya thought about it, throws it down low. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touched by the Panthers. It'll be with 23 seconds on the shot clock with 6:40 to go in the third quarter of play. Hutch will inbound.
Surprisingly, no sign of the Derby band yet. Normally, it's a very loud gym when the band gets here.
Here's on the outside, Kobe Smith. Wide open underneath, Kaya Smith. Way up good. I said Kobe. It was Kobe Kraft to Smith, and the basket's good. Nice job by the Salt Hawk girls. 15 points now for Kaya Smith. Hudson lead at 32-26. The three by Askew. Off the glass, no good. Rebound ran down in the corner by Kaya Smith after Kobe Kraft had touched the last. Here comes Hutch, a bad pass, but running it down is Askew. It's stolen away. She falls down. No call made. On the outside to go to Carter. She'll take it inside. Euro step. Shot doesn't go. Rebound, Kaya Smith brings it down. Hutch high basketball. Here it goes quickly to Rodriguez. Up the court. Crone trying to get it to Kraft quickly, and it's turned over. Here comes Derby. They want to run with it again. All the way down. Ball knocked away. Back into the middle. Loose basketball picked up by Rodriguez. Hutch high basketball with 5:47 to go in this third quarter of play. Hutchinson 32, Panthers 26.
So far, so good in this third quarter for Hutchinson.
Hutch playing hard, taking advantage of turnovers right now. He'll kick it out. Rodriguez, three ball. Got it! Oh, what a shot by Rodriguez as Lily knocks that one down. Lily Rodriguez
5 points.
With 5 points. And the lead is 9. 35-26 for Hutchinson. Feed inside. Outside Askew. Slides right. Back out top to Demo. She'll kick it back to Askew. Wide open three on its way. Rims off. No good. Cole with the rebound for the Salt Hawks. Gives it to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez will bring it up the court. Pressure in the backcourt. Kraft back to Rodriguez. Over to Posh. Posh with a high dribble will bring it across and walk it across. She slowed up a little bit. Was close to the 10 count. And Coach said, hurry up. Kicks it out. Smith from three on the outside. Got it! A beautiful three by Kaya Smith. She has 5 1/4. 18 for the ball game. And the Salt Hawks lead at 38-26 with 4:47 to go in the third. A happy bunch of Salt Hawks go to the bench with a timeout. We'll take it as well. A 30-second timeout. 4:47 to go in this third quarter. Back in a half a minute on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Austin. In 1960, my father Eldon established the Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital at 1201 East 30th Street. Our family has provided consistent, ethical pet care in an environment that emphasizes responsible pet ownership and quality of life for our patients. We know you have choices in veterinary medicine, and we appreciate the confidence you've placed in our practice. the Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital. The pets you love being cared for by people who love pets.
What a beginning of this third quarter play, Dan Nacarado. 4:47 to go in the third, but Salt Hawks have built that lead to 12 at 38-26.
This is how big a deal this is. Derby has 15 consecutive wins against Hutchinson, dating all the way back to 2015.
They're playing them tough tonight, the Salt Hawks are. Here's Askew, top of the key. She's playing with 3 fouls. There's a Graham three from outside. It rattles out, no good. The rebound by Askew, though, and the offensive variety keeps it alive. Under 4.5 to go in the third quarter. The drive inside, shot up, and in. Nice drive right there by Rickards. She has 4 for the ball game. But it cuts that lead down to 10 at 38-28. Now, Hutch can work a little time off, Dan. Don't have to take it to the basket so quickly. Here's Posh, though. She has an opening, puts it up and in. You like it if they score, which she did right there. And that is her 7th point, 6th and 7th point. Feed inside to Askew. She'll bang it down low. Shot too strong, not there. Kaya Smith comes out with a rebound for Hutch. She'll push it up the floor on the left side with a left-hand dribble. Spins, kicks it out to Posh. Posh on the outer perimeter. She rolls off the pick outside to Smith. Smith dribble penetrates, finds an opening, has a block, and taken away by Askew. Long pass down court, in stride. Fox lays it up and scores it.
Fox is so good.
7 points for Fox, and the lead cut back to 10 again for Hutchinson, 40-30. 3:26 to go. Third quarter of action. Salt Hawks with the lead over the Derby Panther girls. Playing for an upset. The drive by Keaton. Outside, Rodriguez three. Heat check won't go. Askew with the rebound. And it was air ball. Long pass by Askew. She throws it away. They'll have to bring that one back, I believe. Or will they inbound it right there? I guess they'll inbound it right there. And Salt Hawks will have it. 40-30 with the lead with 3:09 to go in this third quarter of play.
Ill-advised, high-risk pass attempted by Askew.
Posh will pick up the ball after drift. Bounces a couple times, no pressure in the backcourt. Now Fox comes up to pick up Posh. Left side of the basketball is going to be Posh. She'll dance to the left, holds up, wraps a pass down low to Smith. Give and go underneath the Crone layup. Oh, it came out on her, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared up by Askew. A chance to cut into that double-digit lead right now for the Derby girls. Hutchinson leading 40-30. Stagger step on the top. It's Fox. She'll go left side over to Graham. Graham rolls left with it to the baseline. Blocked by Chrome, but they got her on the foul. It'll be Graham shooting free throws with 2:39 to go in the quarter number 3. So Chrome picks up the personal. Chrome picks up foul number 2. And at the line will be Graham. Cherie Graham's free throws up and no good. She'll shoot a second one.
Big crowd on hand here at Derby High School.
It's starting to build a little bit.
Got some atmosphere.
Anticipation of the boys' game coming up, but all of a sudden these are coming early for the boys. They're catching a heck of a girls' game with 2:39 to go in the third period. Demo checks out. She checks out of the contest.
A lot of the fans are stunned a little bit by this fact that the Salt Hawks lead Derby by 10.
Free throw toss is up. This one's good by Graham. Cherie Graham now with 3 points. And a 9-point Salt Hawk lead. Here's Kraft.
Oh, there's
fouls
four
on Askew as she jumped Kraft at half court. And her momentum carried her into Kraft, and that's her 4th personal. And they'll have to substitute. Demo will check in. Askew will check out.
This is a deep, talented Derby squad, but make no mistake about it, Michaela Askew is a Division I player.
She really is.
With 4 fouls.
Young lady is a junior. She's a good one. Hutchinson will get set to inbound. They do some substitutions
Derby
now.
going with a small lineup now.
They're going smaller. They substitute into the contest. Harris comes back in. That's Maya Harris outside Keaton. Keaton rolls right. Dumps underneath. Kraft is underneath and pulls the foul. If it's on Demo, that's 3 on her.
You know, there again, every time Hutchinson gets the ball in the paint, Derby fouls.
So Demo picks up her 3rd. Her dad was a quarterback for the Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. Played at Fort Hays State. Free throw toss by Kraft is good. Colby knocks that one down for her 5th point of the night. 41-31, the lead back at 10 for the Salt Hawks again with 2:25 to go in the third. He knocks down that second one. It's an 11-point lead again at 42-32. Largest lead for the Salt Hawks was 12.
Salt Hawks look like a team that believes.
2:20 remaining to go in the third. A lot of ball game still left. Ball on the outside. Demo. She's sitting there with three. She shoots the three and hits the three. She has 7. That's a 42-34 lead right now. It's cut a little bit. That might be the start of good things for Derby. Pressure in the backcourt. Posh trying to get it across. She does the craft. Backdoor layup all the way to Keaton. Her shot is up and comes out on her no good.
Damel.
Fouled, and it's on Damel. That'll be her 4th.
Let's make sure.
It is. That's her 4th. As Hutchinson had to play. The only thing that didn't happen on that play was the basket go up and in.
Hutchinson broke the full court trap very easily.
Free throw by Keaton's up and good. It wasn't pure by any means, but it ends up counting the same way. With a minute and 58 to go in the second quarter.
A lot of things going right for the Salt Hawks tonight.
Keaton can make it a 10-point lead, and she does. Keaton with 5, Salt Hawks with 44. 44-34 ball game. Hutchinson on top. Now, Hutch the other night only scored 42 in a win over Valley Center. So a great effort through 3 quarters here for the Salt Hawk girls against a really good Derby team. Outside with the drive by Graham. Wide open layup. Doesn't go. Rebound underneath. She gets an open rebound. Cleared out by Kaya Smith. She's got Keaton. And she'll hold up and kick it outside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to the left side of Posh. Posh with the basketball. Out the top of the key to the free throw line. Kicks it right side. Keaton dives baseline. Has Carter wraps around. Shot won't go. Battle knocked out. Here's Rodriguez with the ball. Kaya Smith for 3. Comes off no good. The rebound's going to be cleared out by Graham. Here comes Derby with the basketball with a minute and 19 to go in this third quarter of play. Hutchinson up by 10. 44-34 ball game. Ball on the outside. Graham hands it off to Carter. Derby works it around the outside. In traffic, layup good. Carter drives in, gets a nice, easy layup. Carter now is 7. Inside of a minute, Dan, 57.1 to go in this third quarter. Hudson lead 44-36. Here's Posh on the outside. He'll kick it on the outside to Rodriguez. Here's Smith. Smith holds up. She spins left. Has a smaller player on her. Kicks it to Keaton. 3-pointer from the right wing. Comes off no good. The rebound's going to be cleared out by the Derby Panthers. Have a chance with 37 seconds to go. And they drive down. The contact made. Nothing there. A blocking foul on Rodriguez. Hutch boys right behind us, Dan, didn't believe that call was correct. And at the line will be Derby to shoot the free throws. Rodriguez picks up the first, no, only her first. 33.3 seconds to go in this third quarter of play. And Rickards will shoot 2. Free throw toss is up and good. 44-37 ball game. The lead for the Salt Hawks has been right at 10 for the majority of this third quarter of play.
Salt Hawks led by 4 at halftime. They've extended it during this third quarter.
They can cut it to a 6-point margin, but they don't. Kaya Smith with the rebound off the missed free throw by Rickards. 44-37. Shot clock is dark. And a foul's going to be called out front. They're going to whistle that one on. Number 34, Harris. That's her second. And that might have bailed the Salt Hawks out of a 10 count.
Plus, it sends Hutchinson to the free throw line. That's the 5th team foul.
Posh will go to the line. She can add to her point total she has tonight of 7. She has not been to the foul stripe. 2-1. Free throw toss is perfect. 45-37 Hutchinson. 24.4 seconds to go in this third quarter of play. Can build this lead up again to 9. Free throw toss is good. 4 points in the quarter, 9 for the ball game for Posh. Inside of 22 seconds in the third. 46-37 Hutchinson. Derby basketball. Working it for 1. The shot clock is dark. She goes left side. Ball knocked away. It'll be Hutch basketball with 14.6 to go. They'll play for 1, Dan. They'll play it for 1, but Derby's going to put some passive pressure on in the back. They won't let them roll it with 14.6 seconds remaining to go in this quarter. It comes into Rodriguez. Rodriguez will bring it up. Surveys the defense. Gets it across the half court. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. She'll roll right off the pick set by Kaya Smith. Holds up, trying to get it into the hands, and a travel call on Rodriguez with 3.8 seconds to go. Derby will inbound and have one more last shot here in the third quarter to try to cut into that Salt Hawk lead. There haven't been many turnovers against Hutchinson tonight, but that was one that
only 8.
Fell a little bit. 1 second to shoot. It's going to go out of bounds. It will be a 46-37 lead for the Salthawks as we go to the fourth quarter of play. A 1 minute break. Got a good one cooking for you here in Derby. Salthawks on top, 46-37. Back in a minute on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Buy one iPhone 16 Pro Max and get one on Nextech Wireless. iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by the A18 Pro chip and built for Apple Intelligence. Now available in 4 stunning finishes: black titanium, white titanium, natural titanium, and desert titanium. Which iPhone 16 Pro Max color will you choose? Stop by a location near you to take advantage of this amazing deal today. Nextech Wireless, connecting Kansans.
Elliott Mortuary, located at 1219 North Main, is proud to be the only locally owned funeral home in Hutchinson and is honored to serve the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935. Integrity, care, and dedication are what make family-owned Elliott Mortuary the right choice for you. Call them at 663-3327. That's 663-3327 to let their knowledgeable and professional staff assist you and your family. Visit ElliottMortuary.com.
Derby Panther basketball down 46-37 as we start this fourth quarter play. Askew not in the lineup. Demo not in the lineup for Derby. So they're setting them out a smaller lineup right now. It's going to be up to Rickards and Carter
Fox.
and Fox with the ball right now. Fox goes right. Shoots it up, misses it, but a foul call. Take your pick. It could have been on Posh. It will be. And Posh will pick up her first. So Fox is going to try to take over the ball game. And she drives in as the start of this fourth quarter play, puts her at the line with 7:47 to go in the fourth quarter. Trying to cut into that lead. She does with the first free throw there.
Asia Fox is fun to
She's
watch.
solid.
She's so fast.
8 points for her. She'll shoot another one. Makes it a 7-point ball game as she converts on that one as well. Hutchinson with the basketball.
Hutch has been very consistent. 15 in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter, 16 in the third.
Got to eat as much of that 35-second clock as you can, but get a good shot off. That's what's most important. Don't turn the ball over. Here's Alvarez in the ball game. On the outside, she'll work it over to Smith.
Yep, she
and
got fouled.
Foul's going to be called.
Oh, what called it offensive.
Yep, sure did. Going to get it on Alvarez. That'll be her first. So the ball will go over to Derby with 7.5 to go.
Hutchinson 9 turnovers, Derby 12.
Outside with the ball is Rickards, top of the key. They'll work it, long three ball on its way. Good. That was Harris, her first points of the game. Came at an amp time. It's a 4-point ball game now, 46-42. Now Derby cut it and took the lead for only the second time in the ball game in the second quarter. Here's a three-pointer on its way, missing by outside by Alvarez. The rebound cleared. Long pass up the court. There goes to Carter. She falls down and a foul called. If it's on Alvarez, it's her second. Foul's going to be on Alvarez. It will be foul number 2 on Linnea Alvarez. Linnea Alvarez picks it up. Not a shooting situation, though, with 6:55 to go in the quarter. So Alvarez will check back out, Kraft back in there. Here comes the inbound. Ball knocked in the backcourt by Crone. She runs it down, can't get to it. Carter has it. Took some time off the clock, however. Now they'll set it up out front. That's Rickard with the basketball. She'll back it up. She's the point guard for the Derby Panthers. 4-point ball game. To the high post they go. They'll lob it down low. Underneath the Carter. Shot too strong. Kobe Kraft with the rebound. Kobe comes up with the rebound. Now she pivots around, and a timeout taken by Coach Hills to avoid the turnover with 6:32 to go. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We're in the fourth. Hutch leading by 4. Back after this timeout, a 30-second variety on the Salthawk Radio Network.
The Medicine Shop loves to serve our community. One way we accomplish this is with our Home Sweet Hutch section. We feature homegrown and homemade products from Reno County. We have a new craft section that includes handmade jewelry and string art. Home Sweet Hutch also has canned vegetables and salsa, peanut brittle, peanut clusters, and granola. We also have coffee beans and jelly. Celebrate these local entrepreneurs who receive 100% of their sales. Keep it local with Home Sweet Hutch at the Hutchinson Medicine Shop.
Hi, everybody. Glenn Grunwald, Dan Nacarado with you. Coach Knack. About 6.5 to go in the ball game. Hutchinson was just about to turn it over, and Coach Hill saw that happen. Kobe was starting to pivot and step around, and sometimes the ball gets knocked loose, and you do not want that to happen, so the Salthawks now will have the basketball.
Hutchinson has taken very good care of the ball tonight. Only 9 turnovers in this game.
6:32 to go. Now Fox will come down. They'll put pressure on Posh. Here comes the inbound. They get into Rodriguez. Capable dribblers bringing it up the court now. Rodriguez to Posh. Fox on Posh. Number 3 on number 3. There's a reach. And ball knocked away.
Got away with it.
Fox really got away with a pretty aggressive reach right there. Inbounding will be Posh. Gray slaps the ball. Got to get it in. She does finally to Rodriguez in the backcourt. Rodriguez across the timeline. Rickards tied on her. Here they go to try to get it to Chrome. Loose basketball picked up by Carter. She'll weave her way down the court for Derby. On the outside, Rickards to Carter. Left side, drives in. Ball all the way over to Fox. 2 bounces to get to her. Out top to Rickards. She'll pop the 3. Rims off, no good. Rebound, Smith. Smith will bring it on the dribble. She has Crone on the right side. Here she got Posh with the Crone underneath. Layup good by Crone. Ava Crone with the basket. That's her third and fourth point. And it's a 48-42 lead again. The lead is 6 for the Salthawk girls.
Kaya Smith assist.
5:43 to go in the contest. A drive down low, not there. Loose basketball picked up by Rickards. Basket good. Rickards finds a way to put it up and in. That's her 5th of the second half, 7th for the ball game. 5.5 remaining. 48-44 ball game. The lead is 4. Hutchinson kicks it on the outside. Here's Crone. Crone drives in, floats it out there, taken away. Nice block underneath, picked up by Klingon. And here comes Derby with the basketball. To the left side. Shake and bake on the outside. Carter goes baseline, not there. Rebound Crone underneath for the Salthawks. Dishes it off, and Posh will bring it up. Hutchinson playing really inspired basketball. We're inside of 5 minutes now. 4:56 to go in the ball game. Hutch up by 4. Here's Smith. Kaya holds up the Crone on the outside. Hands it off to Rodriguez. Pops the shot. 18-footer. Comes off hard. No good. Rebound cleared away by Derby. Derby will push it. Long pass up the court to the corner. They mishandled it out of bounds. It goes. It'll be Salthawk basketball with 4:40 to go.
Here comes Derby's 2 outstanding juniors, Carly Damel and Michaela Askew. Both of them have 4 fouls.
So Hutchinson will have the basketball. Here we go. They'll get set to bring it in. Now we got music playing here, and I don't think that's supposed to be happening.
No, that's a mistake. I don't think the Derby band is coming
Not
tonight,
yet.
Glenn.
And finally, they unplugged the system over there. I think the AD's trying to figure out how that happened because he unplugged it earlier.
There was a ghost in the audio system.
Here comes the inbound. Now it gave Derby a chance to get pressure in the backcourt. Here's Lily Rodriguez. She outruns everybody up the court. And she holds up, gets the ball away. Not a travel call, but that's what Coach Chadwick wanted. On the outside, 3-pointer by Posh on its way. Good! A 3 by Grace Posh. Her first in the 4th quarter. And Hutchinson leads at 51-44. We wind down to 4 minutes. Here's Fox on the outside. To the left side, they go to Rickards. Rickards with the basketball, holds one finger high with the left hand. Goes right side to 3 on its way. It's off, no good. Rebound, Grace Posh. We're under 4 to go. Hutchinson with a 7-point lead, 51-44.
Sensing and Derby is showing a little bit of desperation right now.
They've got Askew out there. They've got Demmel out there. Here's down low to Kraft. Kraft bangs it down low, puts the shot up. Offensive foul on Kraft. Kobe Kraft, as she picks up the personal, she banged it down low. Demmel went down. It would have been Demmel's foul, but a little too hard, ends up being a foul against the Salt Hawks.
Give Carly Damel a lot of credit. She stood her ground.
3:50 to go in the fourth quarter. 51-44. Hutch High with that 7-point lead. Number 1 in the West Derby. 14-2 on the season. They go to the high post. Damel takes it down low, lays it on its way. Not there. Kobe Kraft with good defense, gets the rebound. Here's Posh in the backcourt. A lot of pressure on her. Posh brings it across. Slides to the top of the key. Now goes over to Smith. Smith with the basketball. Kaya on the outside, trying to take care of it over the outside. Posh thought about it, steps up. Smith drives in, dumps it outside to Rodriguez. They'll weave it out. Here's a nice job by Posh. Underneath she goes, draws the foul, and this one will be on Fox. She'll pick it up. More importantly, it's in the act of shooting. So it'll be Posh shooting free throws, stops the clock with 3:12 remaining to go. Again, we're in the fourth quarter of play. Hutch High 51, Panthers 44.
Hutch High 9-5 on the year. Derby 14-2.
Free throws up and good by Grace Posh. Posh will shoot another one. She had 5 at halftime. 13, that one's missing. Out it goes, it'll be Panther basketball. 52-44, the lead is 8. 3:11 to go. Can the Salt Hawks hang on? Across the timeline, Derby plays it to the right side to slide. Back out top to key to Damo. Inside to Askew. She'll wheel and deal down low. Try to pass it away underneath. Wrapped around. Shot doesn't go with a foul called in the act of shooting. It'll be Fox shooting free throws. And it's going to be on Kaya Smith. She's played pretty clean tonight. Only her first.
That is the 5th Hutchinson foul of the quarter. Derby will be shooting 2 every foul from here on out.
2:57 to go. Free throw toss is up and good.
I think it fell off.
No, it fell off. You're right. It came off that left side.
Derby just has been showing some desperation the last few minutes. They've been throwing up some tough shots on the offensive end.
Free throw toss. This one's up and good. So she's 3 out of 4 for the quarter. 4 out of 5 for the ball game. Timeout on the court. 2:57 to go in the contest. Hutchinson basketball with a 7-point lead. Back in a half minute on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
If you're an athlete of any age, in any sport, you want to perform at your best. And you can't if you're hampered by aches and pains. Dr. Cecilia Hinton at Prairie Star has extensive training in sports medicine. She has your back, your hip, your knee, whatever's causing you problems. Dr. Hinton is on your side and ready to help you at Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
.257 to go in the contest, fourth quarter of play. A 7-point Hutchinson lead and the basketball for the Salt Hawk girls. Really playing inspired basketball. Since Tuesday, that 24 turnover effort against Valley Center, even though it was an 11-point win, kind of stuck in my brain a little bit, Dan. I thought about it quite a bit. But a good opportunity here to get a really, really big win for the program. To see what Hutchinson does. They're going to be faced. You know that Derby's going to put relentless pressure because they have absolutely nothing to lose. Plus, they have fouls to give. So if it continues to be a 7-point spread with a couple minutes to go, they're going to want to put Salt Hawks at the line. There's pressure in the backcourt. Kaya Smith gets it to Posh, and she brings it across the timeline. Hutch is going to work a little time and get a good shot, though. That's what's most important unless you get a breakaway and a backdoor play. Here they go right side, Crone. Crone on the dribble. She holds up over to Posh. Put it in the ball handler's hands. Posh with the ball plus good foul shooters. Here's Rodriguez. She whips it to Smith. Just about stolen away by Demo. Outside with it. Kaya Smith, 3. It'll be big if it goes. It doesn't, but it's 3 fouls. And Demo just picked up her 5th. She just found out of the contest and will send Smith to the line to shoot 3.
The Salt Hawks lead the Derby Panthers 52-45. Call your cousins, call your brothers, call your sisters, call your dogs and cats. Tell them to tune in for the last 2.5 minutes of this game.
I'll tell you what, you better let the dog in and kiss mama goodnight because this one's going to come right down to the wire. The free throws up and good by Kaya Smith. If she can knock these 3 down, it's as good as that triple going down. And we'll make it big. Right now it's 53-45. Her second toss is up and perfect. Nothing but net for Kaya Smith. She'll shoot another one. Can make it a 10-point double-digit lead with 2.5 to go if she hits this one. Free throw toss is up and perfect. 8 points in a quarter. 21 for the ball game. 2:27 to go in the contest. It's a 10-point Salt Hawk lead over the Derby Panthers. The drive by Askew. Easy layup for Askew as she scores it. She has 10 and a quick timeout taken. 2:18 to go in the basketball game. It'll be Salt Hawk basketball game up by 8 back in 30 seconds on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. And that's how we make tax season a reason to celebrate. H&R Block in Hutchinson, Ellsworth, and Lyons.
All righty, Salt Hawks with the timeout. I think actually Derby might have called it. 55-47 after the 2 free throws were made.
Each team has 2 timeouts left. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to play. Hutchinson an 8-point lead and the ball.
It's been a long time. See if Hutchinson can get it down inside of a minute and a half and still have that 8-point lead. They're going to come after him relentlessly.
February 17, 2015 is the last time Derby did not win.
Be a pretty good Valentine's present for these girls, wouldn't it?
Sure would.
2015, 10 years ago. Think about that. Kai was 8. Here comes the inbound. So was Lily Rodriguez. She picks up the basketball. Now they go to Posh, these seniors trying to make it happen. Over to Smith, across the timeline, all the way down to Crone underneath, gets it off to Rodriguez in the travel call. Crone took one extra step. I think Ava should have went up and shot it up, but she did not. With 2:08 to go, it's still an 8-point ball game.
But once again, Hutchinson broke the full court
trap
with ease.
Now they're going to roll it. Lily comes up and gets that clock started. So important. Here's Rickards across the timeline with 2:04 to go. Askew has it high. You know she's going to put a move on. She takes it to the right side, takes it all the way to the baseline. Kaya Smith on her to the baseline. She goes, shot not there, gets her own rebound. It's not there, but a foul's called. Stops the clock with 1:53 to go. It will be the third team foul against the Salt Hawks. It's in the act of shooting. Askew to the line. With 1:53 remaining, an 8-point ball game at 55-47 Salt Hawks. Rodriguez picks up her second. Here's Askew, spins the ball. Big free throws here for Derby. Free throw toss is up and good. Michaela Askew.
Askew scored 8 points in the first quarter, had all of Derby's points in the first quarter, then had to sit with foul trouble most of the game.
She'll shoot the second one with 1:53 to go. Comes out on her, no good. Rebound cleared by the Salt Hawks. 55-48, the lead is 7, stolen away. Ball knocked away. Whose ball is it? I believe it's going to be Salt Hawk basketball with 1:47 to go. You know they're going to foul because they got to put Hutch at the line to have any kind of a chance. Kaya Smith trying to get it in. She throws it right to Rickards. Loose basketball, but picks it up. Kaya Smith with the steal. She got it back. Now she goes over to Brace Posh. They attack on her, trying to get it to Rodriguez. They do. Rodriguez will bring it across the top. Over to Smith.
10 count.
And it's going to be a 10 count, or the shot clock did not go, so they stopped that. It won't be the 10 count because with 1:37 to go, see what they ascertain here.
They didn't agree with the shot clock.
Yep. So they're going to put 7 off the shot clock. It will be Hutch's in basketball, I know that, with 1:37 to go. Coach Chadwick being informed. Now it's down to 24, so that's what they got on the shot clock. So Hudson will have the basketball inbounding to the left side of the scores table. So with 1:37 to go. Here comes the inbound. They get it to Colby Kraft. Kraft out high, over to Smith. Keep it in good free throw shooter's hands. Smith drives in, just about loses it, picks it up, has it taken away. Smith with some sloppy ball handling. It quickly goes to Rickard. Underneath they go, underneath the Fox. Her shot won't go, but a foul's called with 1:23 to go. Hutch not to take care of the basketball, Dan. They had an opportunity down here where Derby was going to have to foul if any more time came off, but the Posh will pick up her second. At the line will be Fox with 1:23 to go. Free throw toss is up and no good. Fox misses, leaving the door open for the Salt Hawks with 1:23 to go and a 7-point lead. Free throw, second one's up and in. Hutch will inbound. They get it into Posh. They'll double team her. They go over to Kaya Smith here quickly. Long court pass to Crone. Crone has the basketball. She'll drive it in, takes it in with authority. Missed shot, rebound cleared out by Fox. Here's Derby on the run to Askew. Ball slips away. She gets it back. She takes baseline, kicks it out. Ball reflected, ran down by Crone. Hutch high basketball. Crone on the floor. And it will be Hudson basketball with 1:02 remaining. Up by 6. 55-49. The foul was called on the Derby Panthers. Correct?
Graham
picked up the foul, but they haven't put it up on the board yet. Here's a pass to Colby Kraft across the half court. She holds up, and a timeout's taken with 59.4 seconds to go. Is there an upset in the making? We will find out. A 30-second timeout, back in a half minute on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.
Hutchinson High School sports is on air thanks to these Salt Hawk boosters: the Medicine Shop, Elliott Mortuary, Midwest Single Source, APAC Shears, Schaefer Architecture, Hutchinson Daylight Donuts, Pools Plus, Mitch Rice Injury Law, Allen Samuels Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Hutchinson, Next Tech Wireless, the Summit Institute for Orthopedic, Spine, and Human Movement, Prairie Star Health Center, Hutchinson Small Animal Hospital, The Insurance Group, and Edward Jones Financial Advisor William Thacker.
February 17th of 2015 was the last Salt Hawk victory over the Derby Panthers. But we're less than a minute away with a 6-point lead in the basketball from making history, and it really would be a signature win for Coach Hilst and these Salt Hawk girls.
Casey Stiggins was the Salt Hawk coach in 2015.
Now, Hutchinson's got to take care of the basketball. There's been some sloppiness out there. They got to clean it up this last minute of play. Here's the ball into the backcourt to Posh. Posh works on Fox. Gets it across the timeline. All the way to the baseline. Just about turns it over. Gets it away, and it is turned over. She stepped out of bounds with it.
Yeah, she made the mistake of dribbling too close to the sideline.
51 seconds remaining. 51.2.
Derby still has a chance.
Salt Hawks ball handling getting a little shaky. Derby, there's a reason they ran off all those wins. Shot top of the key, they'll work it. Graham has it outside Askew. She'll take Kaya Smith down low. Hold it off to hand it to Carter. She finds the seam, goes in, lays it up, and scores it. Carter's a good player. That's only her second basket of the second half. It's a 4-point ball game with 32.8 seconds to go and a timeout taken by Derby. Dan, let's keep it here with 4-point lead. Hutchinson trying to hang on with a 4-point lead in the basketball.
Derby only has one timeout left. Hutchinson with one timeout.
And also they have 2 fouls to give before they put the Salt Hawks at the line. But we knew they put some relentless defense on. That it's worked. They've caused some turnovers, and they've taken that 10-point lead down to 4 now.
You try to get a 5 count on the inbounds pass, and then you try to steal the pass if you can. But if you don't get it, you got to foul.
That last effort right there, Posh took it across the timeline. You were right. She was way too close to the sideline. And you know they weren't going to let too much time roll off before they tried to get the steal or foul her. It just was not the situation. Here you got to get it in, and they do. They get it into Rodriguez. There's a turnover. Nope, long pass down court. Crone has it. She'll dribble away from traffic. She holds up, trying to get the ball away, and she's fouled with 23 seconds to go.
Askew did not want to commit the foul since she has 4.
Exactly, and that will be not enough to put her at the line. And Rickards will pick up the personal.
I think Derby waited too long to foul.
23 seconds to go. Saltdock still with the 4-point lead in the basketball. Crone did a great job of going away from pressure, trying to get it into Rodriguez. She covers up with the basketball. The jump ball's called. Possession here will be Salthawks' way with 20 seconds to go. Hutchinson's got to get it out and be able to dribble it away from pressure.
They need some space.
Here comes the inbound. Crone slaps the ball. Here comes trying to slide it into Posh in the backcourt. Posh is trying to attack. She goes to the right. She's fouled. And that'll be the 15th foul. That will send Posh to the line with 17.1 to go. Hutchinson's going to put everybody back. Nobody but Posh at the line right now. 2 big free throws coming here with 17.1 to go. 55-51, Hutchinson. Fourth quarter of play. 17.1 seconds remaining. Free throw toss is up and good. Posh makes it a 5-point ball game, a 2-possession game. She'll shoot that second one. Grace lets it set in her hand, shoots it up and scores it. Posh with money free throws right there and a 6-point Salthawk lead. Now they'll peel off. Rickards will bring it up quickly up the court. She'll bring it, gives it outside. Graham, a long three on its way, no good. Big rebound clear by Askew, an offensive board. She goes up strong, doesn't get it, but she's fouled. I think it's Kaya Smith on the foul. Let's double check it. Nope, it's Posh. Posh picks up the foul. A shooting foul for Askew with 7.3 seconds to go and a 6-point Salthawk lead. Askew gets set. She's a super junior. Free throw toss is rims off, no good. She'll shoot another one. She has 11 points for the ball game. Can make it a dozen here. Takes her time. Free throw shot on its way, good. This one rattles around and goes home. 57-52. The lead is 5. The long pass in and out of Crone's hands. And the clock did not move. No time went off the clock. It went out of Crone's hands. It'll be Derby basketball with a 5-point lead for Hutch. A drive by Askew. Shot up and good. Askew scores it. And a timeout with 2.6 to go. It's a 3-point ball game, 57-55. Hutchison comes. It'll be a full 1-minute break. We'll take a half a minute. 2.6 seconds to go. Can Hutch hang on? Back in 30 seconds on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Don Glassby, General Manager at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We are proud to back the Hutch High Salthawks. Whether you're a student hunting for a dependable car, a mom needing a perfect family SUV, or a dad gearing up for a Ram truck, we've got exactly what you need. Mention this ad and score $500 off any new or used vehicle. Come visit us at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where being a Salthawk fan also means getting the best savings. As Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
All right, here's where we go. 2.6 seconds to go. Salthawks with the basketball leading by 3. You cannot have a turnover.
Catch the ball with 2 hands and then just cover it up like a fullback protecting the football.
Kaya Smith will inbound. Kaya can run the baseline. Now there's cheerleaders down there to interfere with her if she does. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Inbounding. Kaya Smith. Trying to get it in. She finally does into Posh's hands. And that is going to be 2 seconds to go. It'll be Hudson basketball. As a foul was called on Rickards. And the Salthawks will hang on and win this ball game with a 3-point lead with 0.2 of a second left. It's been just about 10 years since they beat Derby.
Almost exactly 10 years.
February 17th of 2015. Casey Stiggins was the coach. Salthawks here are going to upset the Derby Panthers. Kaya Smith at the line. It's academic right here. She'll shoot the free throw and hit it. Kaya Smith with the free throw. And that will for sure do it because they're not even a desperation heave can get the win for the Derby Panthers. Second shot up and comes out no good. There's the catch, a long pass. That is it. 58-54. Salthawks with the win. The Salthawks that upset the Derby Panther girls Derby Panthers 14-2, number 1 in the West in 5A. And Hutchinson gets a big win. A 1-minute timeout. Come back and talk with Coach Hills right after this. 1-minute timeout on the Salt Hawk Radio Network. Wow.
At Schaefer Architecture, we explore all possibilities and design meaningful spaces that reflect the spirit and goal of our clients and their communities. Over our 67 years, we have celebrated the importance of creating architecture that enriches lives, fosters collaboration, and successes. It also inspires communities. Our passion is rooted in our strong foundation and is driven by our continued exploration of what lies beyond. Schaefer Architecture, a proud supporter of Hutchinson High School athletics.
Forward, always moving, never stagnant. Together, nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At FEB Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're FEB Insurance Group. Forward, together.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Glenn Grunwald along with Dan Nacarata. We'll wait for Coach Hills to make his way out here. He wanted to go in and talk to his girls. This is a signature win for Coach Kaylin Hills, 58-54. Salt Hawk girls win it. Played outstanding down the stretch. They got a little shaky with turnovers late. And, you know, it's been 10 years since they beat this Derby team. I guess they're entitled to have those nerves a little bit. But were they able to hang on with a 4-point victory, 58-54. We'll get to the Medicine Shop post-game capsule coming up in just a little bit. But rightfully so, Kaylin wanted to go and talk to his girls. This is what a team is capable of doing. You're sitting here coming into this ball game with a 9-5 record. You're going up against the number 1 team in 5A in the western side of it at 14-2 Derby, but you just showed that you can go and beat a team on their own home court. Now Coach is coming out here, and we'll chat with him in a second. But they showed a lot of moxie down the stretch after leading at halftime by a score of 30-26. You come back and extend that lead in the second half of play and come out with a big, big victory. We'll let Kaylin get settled in here a little bit, and then we'll get to talk with him. But what a big signature win for you, Coach. 58-54. It's been just about 10 years. It was February 17th of 2015. Where were you 10 years ago, Coach?
That would have been my freshman year at KU.
That's exactly right.
We went into the locker room. I'm sorry to pass up you guys right after the game, but I had to go celebrate as much as I love you both. But, you know, that was the last time we beat them. Coach Cruz and Coach Martin, 2 of my assistants, were seniors in high school. They were on that team that did it. So I know the game was like February 17th or 18th, 10 years ago, whatever it was. February 14th is about as close as that gets. So, you know, we'll kind of celebrate that 10 years later. But, you know, we're never satisfied. We got 3 games next week if the weather cooperates. So we got to keep building this thing to the postseason.
Well, this is a big, big pat on the back for your girls. They played just about perfect basketball in the first half of play. I think you'd have to agree. Got a little shaky down the stretch, but you know what? You knew Derby was going to come at you. They were resilient, hung on, and got the free throws to fall and got it done.
Yeah, you know, the number 1 team in 6A at home on a Friday night, they're not going down without a fight. I mean, we knew that going into it. The message at halftime was, you know, we got to learn from last year. We actually had a lead in this gym at halftime last year, too. They came out in the third quarter and just absolutely punched us in the mouth, and we had no answers for it. So I'm glad of how we stuck around, kept fighting, kept battling, ended up getting the win, making enough plays at the end. Really freaking proud of our seniors and everything they've done for this program. This is, you know, it's a very emotional win in the locker room over there right now. Couldn't be happier for them.
Well, I'm surprised you're not soaking wet, because if I would have had anything to do with it, they would have dumped a big old bucket of water on you to celebrate that. But, you know, you knew that Derby was going to throw everything pressure-wise, trying to force turnovers. And they were able to get a few, but they weren't able to take advantage of free throws when they went to the line. And we were able to take advantage of free throws. Grace Posh specifically, and Kaya Smith knocking them down late. Those 3 she hit when she was fouled from outside the arc were huge.
I mean, that's what you expect seniors to do at this point in the season, right? Like I said, I couldn't be more proud of them. Everything they've done for this program, everything they've done for me in my first time as a head coach. I came in here, last season, their junior year, they were kind of already in leadership roles at that point. They've just continued to evolve. They make my job a lot of fun every day, man, and I'm just really, really thankful to be in the position I am.
You look at those 10 seasons, twice, 20 games in those 10 seasons, maybe more. There might have been a playoff here or there that took place that Hutchinson was unable to do what your team did tonight. And that needs to stick with these girls. This is something that could really carry them quite a ways. You are 10-5 right now. You're moving up in that ranking. And with three games coming up this next week, a huge, huge week for the Salt Hawks.
Yeah, absolutely. We got our last 2 home games of the season. Speaking of the seniors, we got our last 2 home games of the season. So everybody that's listening out there, please come to the SAC. They absolutely deserve it. We got Monday campus and Friday Newton is our senior night. Then we got a really tough trip to Salina South on Wednesday on the road. That's a rescheduled game. And they got their starting point guard back who they didn't have the first time we played them. She makes them way different offensively, so we're going to have to be ready. We cannot have a letdown from this game.
Yeah, this is a huge, huge win for you. Congratulations, Kaylin. Really appreciate you stopping by. And congratulations to you on a huge, huge Salt Hawk win.
I appreciate you, Glenn. Thank you.
You betcha. We're going to take a timeout, come back and get to your post-game stats coming your way from the Medicine Shop post-game capsule. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on the Salt Hawk Radio Network.